Welcome back to the video today, guys. Today we're going to be back with the Mini, working on it, as long as the weather holds out and the wind doesn't blow all my tools away. Right, so what we're looking at doing is prepping her ready for the MOT. It's due to come up very soon and there's a few bits it needs sorting out. So, if I show you in here with a bit of light, then if you can see here, there is bubbly rust coming through here. Doesn't look that bad really, it looks like it's quite easily repairable. In this dark corner down here, it's not looking the prettiest really. And I get boot state. The rear valance needs replacing, that's all crumbling and falling apart. Closing panels on the back of them as well. I have to remove the arches and tub it because this year I aim to go a bit low with it, and hopefully the tubbing will be quite easy. Other than that, that's pretty much all I want to do on the rear end. Oh, and replace the rear subframe obviously while that's out. But I'll jump straight into it. Sheared off.
Oh.
Look at that! Destroyed. Now, the previous owner, I've never actually done any work on the back of this car before. I've only worked on the front end, but they replaced the lower half of the boot and did some dodgy repairs, and I just avoided it over the years and not bothered, but I started pulling all this thick rubber stuff they placed it on here, and it's pretty bad. You can see the shape of it, it's all funky, and on this side it's rotten through, but you can see the line just here. That's where their new heritage panel lined up here and joined to the old bodywork, but they didn't do a good job, and because of that the boot's never lined up right on this quite right. See how far it sticks out, because I think literally all they did is cut that rear quarter part and patched it straight over the top, so it's throwing the angle out, see right here, of the boot lid, and that's why it's never lined up properly. Maybe I can repair that while I'm here, I don't know, but definitely do these little quarter bits here, and it'll be easy because I'm going to tub the arches, some of this will get chopped out anyway. But yeah, see as we go along. Now this bolt here takes forever to unscrew, but if you use a buzz gun it's way quicker. instant. Right, so I had to stop filming for a second there because the fuel tank popped out and started spewing out everywhere. But as you see in that bottom corner there, it's rotten through on the floor. But the middle part of the floor pan's okay, other than where the paint's peeled up from the fuel going. I've got a bag full of bullets, paper in here, seeping of fuel. Unfortunately it's starting to rain now, so hopefully I will pack up now and then carry on tomorrow. But if it's still raining tomorrow, then I will just release it as a video up to here, and then you'll just have to catch up when I get a dry day to carry on. Right, so it's a little bit grainy, but I've removed the brake line down there, draining itself into a tub. I'm going to leave it overnight to do that. I've pulled the power cable down, and on top of the exhaust, you can see I've just literally popped the handbrake cable out. It's really easy just to do these little clevis pins out, and then the cable just falls loose. Well, mine did anyway. I've just checked over here. Let me just lower the brightness a bit on that. I thought these would shear off, but they seem to be undoing okay. So they're coming undone. That's kind of good news. I won't know until I get right out if they're going to shear or not. I still have to undo these two on each side of these bolts for the rear part of the frame, but that's it. The only thing holding it in is a power cable and those 8 bolts. Right, so that's the subframe out now. We had a little bit of trouble here, where you can see that's rotten away. That's pretty grim, that heel board there. Heel board here looks a lot better than the other side. Rear valance is pretty grotty here. If you want to focus on anything. But other than that, it's not as bad as I thought it was going to be. The passenger side is probably worse than the driver's. I mean, it's pretty horrible down here. But again, that's getting tubbed, and the rear valance might be fiberglass next time. I don't know. We'll soon see. But keep watching, and you'll see a follow-up video on all this of what's going to happen next with it.